Nice to see you again. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for attending our regular demo today. I've got a lot of exciting features to show you. Actually, I'm broadcasting from Western Siberia today, from the glorious city of Tomsk. It's Tuesday, 22nd of February, 5 p.m. Moscow time, but here it's about 9 p.m. I'm not by chance here. Most of our team lives and works here. Actually, 3 of our software engineers are from Tomsk, and the other 2 teammates are originally from here. So it does look for a reason, doesn't it? We're going to have an amazing time together, alternating between work and rest. And that's the subject of my small talk for today. The atmosphere you work in is extremely important. We usually spend at least 8 hours per day at work. Taking into account that we spend another 8 hours sleeping means that almost half of our lives go on at work. So it depends on us how we spend that time. I prefer building long-term, friendly, and even cordial relationships with my teammates. I consider them more than just colleagues. They are like my family at work, my so-called business family. By the way, we support each other and take care of each other. We celebrate our common holidays, our victories, and come to visit each other at home. It influences our work process in a good manner. It becomes more smooth, comfortable, and fearless. We aren't afraid of making mistakes because everybody supports you rather than blames you. So we are fearless guys from the Fearless Wallet team, and we take care of each other and support each other, and we enjoy our work. And we wish you to stay fearless in any circumstances. Let's get started with our agenda for today. So at first, I'm going to give you some points about our development progress in details for both platforms, and give some general comments about our overall progress in terms of multi-asset support grant. Then we will see, I will show you new features demo, and there are a lot of them. After that, I will tell you about our product perspectives and some plans. And finally, as usually, we will have some time to discuss some questions. So we will have a Q&A session as usual. So let's get started with Android development statuses. So most of these features that you can see here are ready. I mean that wallet export and some import wallet update is ready. Kinsugi balances and transfer support work fine. We've already completed working on accounts with unique mnemonic and adding accounts with unique mnemonic. And also we've completed some updates on network management and node switching, I mean auto balancing nodes. And yeah, but some UI refinements and improvements are still in progress, but we are going to finish them as soon as possible. As soon as we complete testing processes, we are going to publish the build on the Google Play Market. It will happen at the end of the current week or at the early beginning of the next week. In terms of our grant related to multi-asset and various network support, it seems we are about to complete all the issues with the nearest release. Definitely, we should polish some flows and fix some bugs, but in general, all things have been done. In terms of iOS, regarding our iOS development status, we've also completed working on some new features that you was able to watch at the previous demo, like convenient asset sorting, Moonbeam, Moonriver Parachain support with balances and transfers, chain account support, network management and node switching, and actually all urgent fixes and improvements. The schedule for release is as follows. On Friday, we're going to start an open beta testing process and send the build to the App Store for review. If everything is fine, next Monday, the iOS version will be available to our users. Regarding our overall progress, the Android team is a bit ahead, so we need a sprint to complete some UI UX issues for iOS, and all things will have been done as well. Couple of words about the parachains we don't support for now. Actually, Kinsugi is not supported for now for iOS, but it will be added at the next sprint. Genshiro and some other parachains like Clover, Sakura had the runtime metadata version 12, and it's out of date, and it's difficult for us to support them because of some architectural upgrades in the app. And yeah, there are some networks that have not launched yet. So let's kick off our demo. Are you ready? So I need to switch on my smartphone. Let me do that. So let's start with the Kinsugi transfer demo. We were working hard for over 2 weeks to make it possible, and it hasn't been easy, but we've managed that. So as far as I can see, we have some tokens here. And to make a transfer, I need another account. Let me add it, please. I've prepared some notes to simplify the process. Import account, name. So yeah, that's a good chance to tell a bit about some UI improvements. We have an option here on the asset details screen where you can just make in one action give access to some very popular functions like export account, switch node, and copy address. So here I can copy address. I should switch to my previous account, go to Kinsugi, asset, choose send, put the address here. Yeah, and actually I can choose the amount, or I can put it manually, but it's easier to do this way. Yes, and press continue, confirm transfer. Wait a bit. Yeah, seems like it has been completed. Let's switch to another account. Great. But yeah, there are some glitches with the history of transaction because of types of Kinsugi, and it's not easy to index it. But yeah, it works sometimes, but it's unstable. Yeah, that's all about Kinsugi. Let's switch to another interesting and important feature, like asset management. And I would like to announce that this feature is mostly about UX improvements and refinements. First, a couple of words how it works. Since the first launch of the app and until you start tuning assets list manually, there is an auto-sorting assets list function working. The asset management feature allows you to hide and show assets according to your preferences and goals. It gives you an opportunity to change their order by simple dragging and dropping assets list items. Let's move on to a real example. For example, here we can just go to the manage assets control, activate it. Yeah, and we can see here the list of our assets. And for example, we don't like to see all assets with zero balances. We can switch them off. Yeah, some assets have been hidden. Let's remove the rest of them. Yeah, just 3 assets with balances remain. And actually, another thing we can do here is moving the order or changing the order of the assets, but simply dragging and dropping. Apply, and here it is. And another thing, if you need to find any token, we can just type it here, like calamari or akala. Oh, it doesn't seem really useful for now, but when we have 200 parachains on Kusama and Polkadot, it will be useful definitely. So that's how it works. It works this way, and I'm sure many of you will value this convenient UI refinement. So that's time to say a few words about probably the most interesting and gripping feature that we've implemented recently, and that's the wallet export and feature and some updates on wallet import. I would like to share some basic assumptions and comments on the wallet export flow. The first one is that for now it works only for wallets with chain accounts united by one mnemonic phrase. Probably it's the most common case for regular users. Other options are going to be implemented later, and it will take much effort because of the complexity of solution. The second one is that the flow looks almost similar to the export chain account flow, but there are some nuances. For example, for row seed and JSON key store option, it's possible to export seeds and JSON files for both, substrate, and Ethereum-based accounts. And finally, we've modified some UI to separate two scenarios. Export wallet flow and wallet details flow, which gives users access to chain accounts. Let's get started. So we are on the wallet screen now. Tap on the bird icon, or alternatively, we can go through settings and wallets. Yeah, press here, ellipsis control. And as I've mentioned before, you can see another option, view wallet, and you can proceed to the chain accounts of the wallet by choosing this option. So this works this way. But we need another option. Let's choose the export wallet option. First, you can see an intermediate screen with a default option called accounts with 1K. Probably later, some other options will be added here. Let's tap continue button. Check the list of chain accounts to be finally sure of what you are exporting certain that you're exporting certain wallet. Tap export. And as usual, three options are available. Let's start with the easiest one, which is mnemonic phrase. The app requests verification by PIN code or biometric parameters like fingerprints or face detection. So then you can see your mnemonic phrase. And after that, you are going through the same flow as for a chain account export, except for the advanced block. If you changed default derivation path while creating your wallet, they will be shown here for substrate accounts and Ethereum-based accounts separately. Then you should repeat the passphrase here, and you can skip the process as opposite to the create wallet flow. And finally, you will be transferred to the wallet list screen. Yeah, I'm not going to do that to save our time. Let's get back to the beginning of the scenario, and let's have a look at the export with the row seed flow. You can see your seeds. The main difference between the flow and the similar one of exporting chain accounts is having two seeds. The first is for substrate chains, and the second is for Moonbeam Moonriver accounts. For safety reasons, there isn't option to copy seeds to the clipboard or to use the system share feature. You should write down your seeds. But yeah, we have some cheat code here for dev build only. So because it's really difficult to test this feature without having an opportunity to copy this pretty long strings to a clipboard. Yes, and I'd like to get your attention to the advanced block. You will see, not for this account actually, because this account has been created without customization of derivation paths. But if you have changed your derivation paths or customized your cryptotypes, it will be shown here. Actually, you will see custom derivation path only for substrate accounts. For Ethereum-based accounts, it doesn't make any sense because the row seed is the exact public key that you should use for importing to MetaMask wallet or Polkadot.js. In conclusion of the wallet export scenario, let's explore the JSON KStore export flow. Export restore JSON. As usual, we should come up with some password. 123, 123. And the flow is similar to the Parachain account. Finally, you can see your JSONs. There are two of them again. And tap the export button and choose your share option. For example, I would like to share this to my Telegram. Yeah, so we have two JSONs, but the way is not so convenient that I expected, but we can manage that. Just a moment. Yeah, I would like to get back to my application. To sum up all the ideas, you should keep in mind the following facts. The export wallet flow works for the wallets united by one secret mnemonic phrase. You should write down or share or save somewhere two seeds or JSONs. The first is for substrate accounts. The second is for Ethereum-based accounts. And please be careful with cryptotypes and custom derivation path. If you don't understand how it works, it's better not to open the advanced block. If you export a wallet with customized cryptotypes and derivation path, carefully write them down along with other secret data. Yes, let's switch to the import flow. Give me a couple of moments, please. Updated import flow. Just a moment. Updated import wallet flow is a mirror image of the export flow to some extent. Some ideas are similar to the export flow. For raw seed and JSON options, we've split import flow in two steps. The first one is importing substrate account. The second one is importing Ethereum accounts. It seems quite reasonable because we have two data sources for them. While importing, be careful with crypto types and derivation path as well. You should be accurate, otherwise you may get a wrong wallet instead of yours. Let's explore the flows. The easiest flow is the one with mnemonic phrase. Let's get started. And we can just forget one of them to demonstrate how it works. Yeah. Import wallet. You should put your passphrase into the field, choose correct crypto types here, but we haven't customized them, and input proper derivation path. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just copying it from my notes and pasted it in the text field. So West End. So so that's how it works for importing from mnemonic phrase. But as I've mentioned before, for row seed import, we've got two steps. Let's try to do that. It's expected that you add a seed for substrate accounts first and then add a seed for Ethereum accounts. If you try a reverse order, the app will show you some warning messages. For substrate accounts, it's necessary to put crypto type and derivation path details if they different from default ones. Okay, let's forget this account. Let's copy and paste. So I haven't said the row seed. Probably I should do that by using export, just to demonstrate how it works. Row seed, copy, paste, copy, paste. So here I can start importing. Import row seed. Yeah, please pay attention here. Copy row seed. Paste it. Western 2. Second. Continue. So here we should agree with a suggestion to add Moonbeam on River account. Yes. And yeah, copy Moon River seed here. Yeah, that's correct. Our wallet has been successfully imported. Oh, this is how it works actually. The order is the same for JSON keystore file import flow, but the flow is without advanced parameters because all necessary data is contained in JSON files. But actually, to save our times, I'm not going to show it because it can take a lot of time. In conclusion, I would mention almost the same points as for the wallet export flow. Be careful and accurate with the custom derivation paths and crypto types in the mnemonic passphrase flow. Get ready to add your wallet by 2 steps in the row seed and the JSON files, JSON file flows. So that's all about the wallet import and export scenarios. Oh, there've been so many words. Yeah, what's next? The next point is adding extra chain account. The idea of this user case is quite simple. If I, as a user, don't want to have a lot of wallets with 1 or 2 tokens in each, I would like to have an opportunity to add my chain account to my main wallet. One important thing should be mentioned. For now, you can add new account only by replacing the current one. Later, we will add the possibility to add unlimited accounts for one chain, but it's a really challengeable task, so we had to postpone it. let's go to the flow. So, for example, I have a lot of different accounts here, and I would like to have, for example, Kilt account in other wallets. So what should I do? I should export this account. Let's do that by mnemonic passphrase, and actually we have it in my clipboard, but I'm not sure. Yeah, let's imagine we've completed this action. Now, and we can switch to another account, to another wallet. So here I should find my Kilt Kilt. Seems like I've already have some history here, but actually it's by mistake. What should I do? I should go to settings, wallets, view wallet, go to my chain account and choose the feature replace account. Then I should choose the option I already have an account. I can paste any text here, put any text here. But for the future, it will be useful to give some names for our custom accounts. Yeah, that's right. That's correct, mnemonic. Here I can press continue. And yeah, as far as you can see, we have added another account here. And what's the difference? So we can see two different types of accounts. So at the top we can see accounts with unique secrets, and a bit lower we can see the list of accounts that is united with a shared secret. As far as I can see, that's all about our new Android features. Let's proceed to the iOS demo, and let me switch between my devices. Let's kick off the iOS app demo with balances and transfers from Moonbase Alpha. For safety reasons, I'm going to use the Moonbeam test network, well known as Moonbase Alpha. I'm going to import wallet using raw seed, because if you have the MetaMask wallet, it's the only way you can import your account. So you should have your raw seed. I've already have one here. Copy. Add wallet. I already have a wallet alpha. Yeah, that's correct. Name alpha. Next. So we can see here a new wallet with Moonbase Alpha dev tokens. And we can try to make a transfer. For that, we should switch to another account. Copy its address. Switch, get back to our previous account, choose send, paste the address. Let's transfer a half of the amount. Press continue, confirm. So that's done. Sometimes we have some glitches with history transactions here. And let's check that our account has been topped up. Yeah, seems like that. Generally, that's all about our iOS demo. So the aim of the demo was to demonstrate how you can import your account from Rowseat and finally make a transfer. As far as I can see, we've managed that. And yeah, probably that's all about the demo of our features, and we can switch to our product perspectives and sprints plans. A couple words about upcoming sprint and releases for iOS. As far as you can see, our Android team is a bit ahead, so we need a sprint to catch up them on iOS. And all these features that I have demonstrated here today will be implemented next sprint for iOS. So asset management feature, Kinsugi and other Parachain support, and wallet export and some updates for wallet import flows, and adding unique chain accounts will be available after the next sprint. And finally, I'm going to share with you our strategic plans and our roadmap. The next important milestone for our team is Moonbeam and Moonriver collator staking implementation. We're currently working hard on user interface and basic flows, studying all available documentation. Today, we had a technical meeting with the Moonbeam team where we could discuss some flows and the basic principles of Moonbeam collator staking. So stay tuned for our updates. It's coming soon. We've already scheduled some common activities with the Sora team to support their Parachain and mainnet. As soon as we can support it, we will start working on Polkadot DEX integration. All of this will start happening in March. It's impossible not to mention our upcoming collaborations for integrating NFT tokens. We're going to have some meetings regarding our strategic collaboration with solution providers and teams. So the implementation is just around the corner, immediately after all previous milestones have been reached. Governance support is also very important, and we're going to start some research and initial preparations as soon as our resources are ready for that. Now we have a system analyst in our team. He is in charge of all this research and technical documentation preparations. So it seems we'll be able to start working on the complicated set of features quite soon. That's all about our roadmap updates, and I guess that's all for today. So ready for your questions. You are welcome. And please let me switch the possibility to ask questions by voice. So as far as I can see, I have covered all the issues that you kept in mind. If there are no questions, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your support and for your contribution to our community. Looking forward to meeting with you next demo, and stay fearless. Bye. Thank you very much.